Right, so I hope everyone's doing alright. So this video is going to be about bow drilling, but not in the sense of fire, but in the sense of drilling with a bow drill. So what had happened was I was found this in an old book. So I was looking online through some old books on Project Gutenberg as a place where you can get kind of free ebooks, but you got to search quite a lot through them to find anything good. Anyway, looking through there for something else, inadvertently found this book, and this somewhat like shifts and expeditions and camp life or something like that, right? And it's an old English book written in 1870, I think, and it's basically about when they used to go on these like far-flung expeditions to wherever, Australia, all through Africa, you know, with their old hunting rifles and that, probably bringing back, you know, stuffed tigers or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. When they came back, two blokes come back and wrote a book about all the kind of stuff you should take with you, kind of hints and tricks and kind of gear and all sorts of stuff in it, and I mean tons of stuff. Real good book. It probably never would be able to be written now with some of the stuff they got in it. Got quite a few traps in it, some interesting traps I've never seen before either. Anyway, looking through one part, and it's working with timber. I had a part about drilling wood. So like when you're out there, you know, in the middle of nowhere, you've been there for months, but you need to make things. Yeah, so drilling wood with drills. And obviously they never had electric drills then in 1870. So the one I'd seen was similar to this. Right, so what I do now, I'm going to put a picture up of this, not this, the picture of their version of these. I'll put that up now. So as you can see, mine's not exactly the same, but it's a similar thing. So kind of a bow drill spindle, but with a pointed end in it. Now what that was an old one of these spade head drill bits. I did try it as is and it didn't seem to work very well, and I also wanted to try and replicate their one a bit more. I wanted to make it look like theirs. Hopefully out of focus. It's pretty much like an arrowhead. I've sharpened it both sides to kind of give it a go drilling. So I've made the bow part to the bow drill, and then we'll give it a go, and I'll show you something else I've made, what you could probably make nowadays as well. Alright, so if you're going to do this, absolutely recommend you've got to wear eye protection. Not because anything's going to flick in your eye necessarily, but sometimes this part flicks out of the bow drill or of the bow, and that could come up and hit you in the face. So wear eye protection whatever you do when you do this. Right, so now I've just got to find the end of the block. Yeah, there, bearing block. So this is the one which I tried to make similar to theirs. Now, like I said, this could be wrong because they haven't actually got a lot of explanation on there, if you know what I mean. That's what I noticed every time with that. It gets to about this point, it's this one here, gets to about this point, stabs through and then gets stuck. So whether it's too pointed, I'm not sure. So then what I did, I thought of another idea. I thought, well, there must be a simpler idea to do this and somewhat with less work. So I just got a normal wood drill bit, drilled a hole in this spindle, just because this is one, it's got an end like that on it, like a hexagon shaped end. So I drilled a hole slightly too small, only about that long, and then hammered this in, and that's just it, just hammered in, and then tapered that end, and we'll give this one a go. So you see much easier to make. Bit of a bugger to get in here sometimes, so. Right, so that's in there. Make sure this vice is tight. Right, so that one gets to a point, the other one, and then kind of just stabs through, and then you've kind of not got your hole, if you know what I mean. You've made a hole, but it's not a proper hole. So that one's through. That one's made. It's that one there. Made a proper hole through there. So that's a pretty good idea, that one. Like I said, relatively simple. You know, I suppose in the old days they couldn't, I don't know whether they had drills like that, and perhaps it was just better to have a drill like this or something, you know, I don't know, because he's got a brief description of it but not a massive amount about it. But yeah, a simple-ish way of drilling holes with a drill out in the bush. I thought that was pretty clever. You could probably do it like a hand one maybe, but you need a much longer spindle on it. That intrigued me, that. So there's probably going to be plenty more things I'm going to be getting out of that book as well. Loads of other ideas. Yeah, so like I said, that's not glued in there or anything, that's just pushed in. I don't know if I'll get it back out, but you can probably just, you know, split that. If you wanted to use, say this wore out or something, you wanted to use it again, just split this wood off, because it's just pushed in. It's not not glued in or anything, so you can keep reusing it. So a drill bit in your you know, bag or your kit, you could definitely make something to drill holes with. Now I suppose in some situations that might be, you know, pointless, but these, in this book what I was reading, you know, these are like they're going on long expeditions for months, using equipment might be broken, using horses, carts, all sorts of things. They may need to repair things and fix things, so they needed things like that to fix and repair things. Right, anyway, cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.